Hi, for anyone, we continue to stay on top of some breaking news out of Denver. Look at these flames this morning in a construction scene. This is a scene of a 3-alarm construction fire.
They've been there since around 2 this morning. That's when the first call came in. The first crews arrived on scene.
Once firefighters got there, saw those flames, they called for more help. Here's where it all happened, right near 20th and Federal in Denver. You look closely on the map, you can see it's right near Mile High.
And we have live team coverage this morning. Eric Lufer and Megan Lopez are both on the scene right now. Let's start with you, Megan. You're getting an update right now with the Denver Fire Public Information Officer, Greg Pixley.
That's right. And as you said, it was a 3-alarm fire. That means about 100 firefighters ultimately ended up coming out here to try to battle the flames. Still on the scene, still spraying water down on that construction site that went up in flames, as you said, around 2 o'clock. So I want to bring in Fire Captain Greg Pixley. First of all, just kind of tell us how many buildings were destroyed and what you can tell us about how bad this was.
Well, we have 2 buildings under construction that were destroyed, and you can see those 2, the remnants of them behind me. We were lucky just to control it to those 2 buildings, because just behind you there's another building under construction completely of wood. Had we lost that, it would have just compounded the situation and could have affected the bicycle shop behind us and so on. So it's important for us with these buildings under construction to try to aggressively hold them just to that one section and not let it get further along, because then we can have other structures that are involved.
And so we had, luckily, no injuries to anybody. You evacuated 1 family. Is there anything kind of unique about fighting this fire with the construction, because it's all wood?
It's unsafe. It really is. There's no stability to these type of buildings. So our firefighters are constantly looking at them, trying to evaluate what's the best and the safest way that we can affect the fire without having it cause other structures to become involved. You know, we've got a residential area just on the other side of Grove there. Those buildings could have been affected. I walked around one residential building just to the north that's about 2 houses away, and it was affected by the amount of heat that this fire generated. So it's important for us to be aggressive and to put that fire out quickly so it doesn't involve other structures, under construction or not. But the buildings that are under construction are definitely safe, and they can fail and collapse at any time.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Captain
You're welcome.
Pixley. So again, you heard no injuries, 1 family evacuated. Still a lot of activity here on the scene. Something in particular that they were worried about is that there's a gas station about a block away, so they got all the electricity, all of the gas kind of shut off in this area, and still trying to get everything under control. Guys?
All right, Megan, thank you.
All right, let's continue the team coverage. It's such a big scene here. Let's go out to Denver 7's Eric Lufer. He's got some more information as well.
Mitch, Molly, we've been mobile all morning, really going different angles of this fire to show you just all this destruction. You can see now that the sun's coming up, all the destruction in silhouette, and you still have hoses from several directions dousing all of that rubble just to make sure the flames don't pick up again. We're also getting an idea what this complex was going to be called. You can see it here on this sign, Denver Grove. So we're on Grove Street between 19th and 20th right now. And we're also going to pan to the left here because that fire captain was talking about residents that were evacuated. This is an all-brick residence here just across, really next door to this complex that caught fire. You can see the front door is still open right now. Maybe it's because this is an all-brick structure that might have helped because of that heat instead of being a wood structure. But again, I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fire trucks just on this west side of the complex that caught fire overnight. And you can still see so active right now. Firefighters are going to be here for hours, and then after that, the investigation into exactly what caused this. I'm Eric Lufer, Denver 7.
All right, Eric, thank you, and as well to Megan. We'll continue to follow the situation. You can see we've got crews on the scene, so you can get the best updates here throughout the morning on Denver 7. We can also send you push alerts. It's easy to do. All you have to do is download that free Denver 7 app, and then you stay in the know.